Hi guys, it's Coco. I have a new book for you, and this one is called The One and Only Sparklella Makes a Plan. Look at her outfit. Isn't that cool? Look at there's Sparklella, and there's her room. Today I'm having a sleepover with my new friend Tam. I'm ready. Glittery, glimmery outfit. Sure to impress. Check. A collection of games to delight and inspire. Check. A who's who of guests. Who for what's sure to be the awesome tea party ever. The awesomest tea party ever. There she is. She's got everything she needs to have a sleepover with her best friend. Actually make that almost ready. The only thing missing is a castle fit for 2 royal highnesses. And for that, I need Dad's help. So I call to him. Look at, she wants a castle built for her and her friends. And her dad's going to help. Dad, can you please come help me build a castle fit for 2 royal highnesses? See, they're going to build a castle. A castle sounds like a primetime activity, Dad says. What do you have in mind? I show him the picture I drew. Well, first of all, it's made of leopard stones. There's a moat, and it's filled with red alligators. And it's not just 1 floor, it's 2. The bottom floor is a candy shop, and the top floor is an art studio. And this is the most important part. There is a secret passageway that leads to a portal that takes you to the Glimmeria. Look at that. That's the castle she wants to build. I can tell from Dad's expression that he is very impressed with my vision for the castle. Oh boy, Tam arrives in 2 hours, so we better get going. Where would you like to start? The first thing to do when you're constructing a castle is gather all the materials. But as it turned out, leopard stones are hard to find. These stones are very boring. Cardboard boxes are not sparkle-rific. These boxes are plain. And building supplies are not glitter-tastic. This tape is boring and plain. How can she build a cool castle with all those boring stuff? Tam is going to arrive soon, so we got started on construction. I lay out 1 cardboard box for the first floor candy shop and stack another on top for the 2nd floor art studio. Sparklella, Dad says, interrupting my progress. Do you plan on using the 2nd floor? I sigh. Of course, Dad. It's the art studio. We have to go into the art studio if we're going to make art. Dad nods, though I can tell from his expression he has more to say. I don't think these boxes are going to support your weight. I decide to show Dad that he has nothing to worry about. So I climb into the 2nd floor and crunch. Look at what happened to her in the boxes. At the moment, I need to take what my dad calls a breather. I breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, and out 1, 2, 3, 4. When I return, I take a look at the castle and it looks nothing like I pictured. And then I realized, Dad, what about the passageway to the portal to the Glimmeria, sorry. See? Doesn't look like her picture at all. Dad looks around at our supplies. Well, we could take some of these boxes and build a tunnel. No, I cry. That's not how I pictured it. There needs to be a button. And when you push it, there are all these flashing lights. And then, whoop, you're transported to the Glimmeria. I'm sorry, honey. I'm not sure we have time to build that. But I promised Tam we'd go to the Glimmeria. My castle is a total bust. No magic, no sparkle, no nothing. I need more than a breather then. I need a walk. She's a little upset. A few minutes later, Dad joins me in the garage. He's good about giving me time when I need it. Hey, Sparklella, remember when I got my motorcycle? It was all beat up and the paint was chipping off. But then you helped me dad it up. We made it sparkle. See, look at his motorcycle. Dad is right. His motorcycle used to be a mess. And then we turned it into something really cool and special. So I think you have to take what you have and make it sparkle like only you can. Take this tape, for example. What does tape look like in the Glimmeria? See? She's got to make it sparkle. I think about it, just because tape is boring and plain doesn't mean it has to stay boring and plain. I look around the garage and the answer comes to me. Actually, all of the answers come to me. Wait right here, she tells her dad. She's got some ideas. I race through the house, gathering up everything I need to make my castle sparkle. And then Dad and I get to work. We lift and lower. We build and bedazzle. We paint and patch and polish. And when we are done, look at, they're doing lots of work on our castle. It's even better than I had imagined. Look at that castle. Isn't it cool? Look what she made. She made it sparkle. And then the doorbell rings. Bing bong. I rush upstairs to put on my glittery, glimmery outfit and wash up. I give Dad a nod to let him know I'm ready. He opens the door and Tam and her grandma are standing there. Look at, that's her best friend coming to visit. Sparklella, princess of the 11th realm of Glimmeria. Your guest of honor has arrived, Dad says, just like we rehearsed. Tam whispers in Dad's ear. And he gives her a wink and says, "And Sparklella, may I present Her Royal Coolness, Tam, Queen of Kittens." Look at the two friends. "Your Royal Coolness, may I take your coat?" I ask. "Why, yes," Tam replies. "May I offer you a refreshment?" I ask. "Today we are serving the finest of juice boxes and the freshest of frozen grapes." Oh my, they look divine. See, they're having juice boxes and frozen grapes. "May I escort you to the castle?" I ask. I'm so excited to show it to her. I can hardly breathe. She nods, and when she sees the castle, her eyes go wide and her mouth drops open. Look at, she's so surprised how cool the castle looks. And I know that all of our hard work was worth it. There they are, playing in the castle. And that's the end of Sparklella. That was a really good book. I like that one.